Salam everyone. So as you can see, I'm in my kitchen and I'm ready to create. It seems rather a challenging time. We are at home and this is the perfect idea to resume healthy eating. So I did have some leftovers of frozen peas and I didn't want them to go back in the freezer. So I made already a vegetarian dish for my boys and I'm going to make a fully vegan dish for me. So I thought of a little spread and I'm going to use the exactly same recipe that I'm usually using for a cooked soup. So I just measure about 2 cups of peas. There's a little bit left for later to put in the full peas. And then I'm just going to add by feeling. So this is a different salt. This is a salt that almost doesn't have any flavor. Someone brought it to me. And therefore I'm gonna add about 1 teaspoon. If you are using sea salt or pink Himalaya salt, you want to take half teaspoon only. And then the soup that I'm making is usually made with a little bit of onion and a little bit of garlic. So I already prepared this here. I'm gonna add about half a tablespoon of onion and maybe a quarter teaspoon of garlic in here. You can always add a little bit more if you like. And then the main ingredient in the soup and also in my spread is going to be oregano. I love oregano. And this is actually the real deal. A friend of mine, Mima, she brought it back from Italy. And it looks something like this. And I already went ahead and put a lot ready to use into a glass jar. And then I'm going to add some black pepper. I love black pepper and black pepper is especially good for your digestion. And then there is something that I have recently discovered. It's called sumac or samak. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it's a Palestine. It's a product of Palestine and obviously a Middle Eastern spice. And I first looked up how to substitute. So if you do not have this, you can always substitute with a little bit of lemon zest. But I remember when that finally arrived and I put it into my lentil stew, it just, wow, it blew my mind. So I'm gonna be very generous here and I'm putting about 1 teaspoon. And then of course, never forget the good olive oil. So I have very good olive oil here. And I know there are people, I got messages from people that say, why are you using olive oil? Well, I simply like it and I do use many different oils, but I simply like a good, simple olive oil. Okay, I'm gonna see, I never did this before, so this is really the very first time, so I don't know the outcome. Okay, let's go high. And then that's a good time to show a little bit how to use a food processor. So always remember you need a scraper to occasionally scrape off the sides. And I also like to make a little statement regarding the Vitamix, and the truth should be told. So I was fire and flames when the Vitamix came out, and back then, about 8 years ago, I used to make a lot, so a lot of food, big quantities, and that one was perfect. Now, if you like me ending up to being the only person in the household that likes to eat raw vegan or that likes the dishes, this is not good. So I always advise you to go for a food processor because you can really get into it and really scrape, and it will more stress-free than using this, where you basically, if you have small quantities, you can't get along far away, because you constantly need to open and scrape and open and scrape. Even though the new one comes with a little kind of container, it's not good. So the food processor is better, takes a little longer. So let's have a look. So this is already nice, but I think it could use a little bit more. Let me see, a little bit more oil. Okay. And let me see what I have. So the art is creating, it's a mess on my table. That's okay. So I found some chives. So now I want to taste this first. Oh my god, this is so good. So yummy. Okay, I'm going to put in some chives, however. So these kind of things, the frozen herbs, I always have in my refrigerator. This is fantastic, super yummy. And I did bring my nutritional yeast, and now I really hope that this will give an extra little kick. So I'm putting 1 teaspoon, or maybe let's put half a tablespoon of nutritional yeast. Make it a little bit more creamy. Okay, and then I'm going to give this to taste to my magic hand, making the movie up there. So I think it's delicious. Okay, Rosie, you can slowly come with the camera here.
Alright.
Let's have a little taste. Okay, look at this. So, doesn't it look super pretty? Okay, I'll go and feed you.
Thank you.
And then you can tell me what you think. So, I think that's a yes. So, in no time you have a healthy little bread spread. Generally, I do not eat peas and lentils and all the things that I like, but sometimes, and especially when you need comfort food, so this is a sort of comfort food for me.
Very delicious.
That might just be the answer to feeling good. Okay, it's messy. The artist is done. Enjoy this video and try this out. I mean, you know, time to create. I see you soon. Bye.